Shock Mortar here. Welcome back to our Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. Last episode, we cleared out a medium cove dungeon with the idea of trying to fight some snakes with the shield breaker. Funnily enough, we found the Shambler altar in the dungeon. For the entirety of the mission, I was set on taking it on, taking the Shambler on. I know it's level 3, the squad was decent enough to try it, but we ended up not doing it because the idea was that since it was in the early parts of the dungeon where we went past it and there were like crossroads, we had to go one path and backtrack and go the other and backtrack again. So the idea was to camp just before the Shambler and see if we get snakes, and then depending on the amount of stress we're gonna have to be dealing with, I might or might not do the Shambler itself. Well, turns out we got quite stressed, so stressed that we actually got an affliction, which was honestly to be expected. So in the end we didn't do the Shambler. Reason for it to be expected is that we already are at around 70 to 80 stress when we got to camping, so like, you know, there's just no way to go around it. But there's one important thing that I thought about. There's that item in provisions that you can buy, and it, as far as I understand it, removes the stress debuff, the horror debuff that you get when you fight a ghoul, right? That you take stress damage every turn, like damage over time, stress over time effect, basically. I wonder if this works on Shield Breaker once you're in the nightmare. If it does, well, I have to start picking this when I'm taking a shield breaker on the mission, because it's amazing if you can just get rid of that. The fight is not easy in its own right. Yeah, you can get screwed in the fight. We were actually fairly lucky this time. So yeah, it can still be difficult, and it's gonna be more difficult moving forward, but that would help immensely. It might be the case that it won't let me stress heal it with the consumable, because it would work the same way as the Flagellance debuff works, that once you use your massive heals with Exsanguinate or Redeem, I never remember the name. Redeem, yes, Redeem. You get the debuff that you can't actually burn with herbs, and most of the debuffs you can just burn off with the herbs, so it might be the case that it works that way, but hopefully I'll remember and try it out. But that's about the episode, the dungeon we just went through. I put in some thinking time just after the last episode. And I'm pretty sure I have to start the bosses now. I've actually made myself a list, which I suppose, no, yeah, I made myself a list of all the bosses we're gonna be going through, which is every boss aside from Hag, because we already killed the Hag. And that is 8 missions in total, because we want to kill the Miller as well. And it requires a lot of people, you know? And we actually have limited resources at this point, because some of the people I can only use on these missions once at this point. Since the boss mission gives you the same amount of EXP as long mission of that difficulty level. So level 3 boss mission, expedition, whatever you want to call it, gives you 8 resolve EXP. So the people who can go on boss mission twice are everyone from SAQG and below here. Everyone in this part of the list roster has so little EXP that they won't level from the boss mission itself. So there are some people I can use twice. There are actually some people I can use 3 times. Because this is gonna put me at 35. No, wait, what? 33. Yeah. So that's 26, 34. So everyone, the Shade, Can't Touch Gengar, and Gaming Daddy, these three I could use 3 times on the boss missions. So, you know, having more and more options this way. But with all the other ones that are already level 4, we are very, very limited. So, it's time to start the boss hunt. I would obviously prefer doing it once I have a damage and EXP buff. Well, the EXP doesn't really matter for much. It only matters kind of in a sense when I need to level fast, and I actually don't want to level fast here in a sense. So it's I guess fine that we're not gonna be looking for that quest, and it isn't even available here. If anything, if I wasn't doing bosses right now, I would do the All Saints Day for another. I think it's All Saints Day. Anyways, another town event that makes buildings free. Oh no, All Saints Day is not it. That's the Abbey free, not Sanitarium. It's okay. We don't need to worry about it. So, I also have to take into consideration that once I go through with it, I'm basically at the mercy of having to fight Wolf. Now, because of that, I kind of should prepare the roster or take the people that I'm planning on using on the Wolf as soon as possible. So for one, they can de-stress. For two, I have them at the ready, right? I don't need to worry about gathering more people, etc. It will obviously be best if I could get them to level 6, but that's probably not gonna happen unless we're super lucky. So the team comp I want to be using against Wolf, which is past every team comp I've built here for the regular bosses, is as follows: Vestal, Highwayman, Bounty Hunter, and Men-at-Arms. Reason for this kind of team comp is that in the Wolf fight itself, he spawns enemies, so you want repose. I have it on 2 targets. Vessel obviously for healing, Bounty Hunter because we're fighting human, and Bounty Hunter crits are amazing. And Men-at-Arms because the way Wolf works is kind of similar to Swine King and Prophet. It's kind of like Prophet actually. The guy tosses a bomb on you and at the end of the turn it explodes. So you want to stack protection to survive the explosion. From the people I want to use on Wolf, we already have two of them available for us, which is Ahura DW and Nameless Hero. So you kind of want to focus on actually removing quirks on these two, or getting some locked in, if there are actually any that I want, which there are none at this point. I suppose Stress Eater could go. If I'm gonna remove anything, it's gonna be Stress Eater. On Nameless Hero here. We need Men-at-Arms and Highwaymen to finish up the roster. Now the issue of looking for a Highwayman, the only Highwayman that's well, not even reasonable, he's not reasonable, he's pretty bad. It's Din Oshino, and as I've said, he's pretty bad. He doesn't really have any damage, speed, or anything in his quirks. So I have to choose, because both of these can go on the mission, can go on boss mission 3 times before they get to level 5 right now. So I should decide which one of them I want to use on come on Wolf. It probably is the Shade actually, because he has Early Riser and Hard Noggin and Photomania. Yeah, or Spiritual is amazing too though. Like either one of these works, I just need to decide on which one. Alright. First and foremost, Nameless Hero, getting rid of Stress Eater. Expensive AF. Goodbye. Well, we also need to prioritize Crescent money. Everything else is dumped. And let's start preparing for the boss missions. Now, I'm using Men at Arms at Necromancer, Swine King, and that's it. And Prophet. So we can start with either of these. Which is the better reward? I don't think either of these is a better reward. Actually, maybe the Cauldron. We get more crest there as well. And kind of want pass in a sense. And the Cauldron, you know, I might use it in the marking squad, maybe. Probably unlikely, but it would be Cauldron and a healing item, if anything. So yeah, we're gonna go and take out Necro. So the setup I want to be running with in there is Crusader. How many Crusaders am I using? 2. But you're low enough on EXP that I can use you twice if I need to. Where's the other one? We have 2. Hellraiser and Lucas. Hellraiser is just... Lucas is just better, so let's take Lucas. I know it's only level 3, but it's fine. It should be fine. Okay. So Lucas, we want a Vestal. Okay, I want a Vestal. Let me check if I have any Ruins Vestal. Not Ruins. Ruins, but stressed. Not Ruins. Not Ruins. I should be using the weakest one on this mission. You're kind of for the wield. You're for the warrants and wield. Losing natural swing sucked there. You're not very good, Mr. God here. I think I'm gonna take you for the mission. Is that our coastal defense who can actually go on 2 missions? And we don't need a Vestal. Keep in mind, we don't need a Vestal leveled. We already have one for Wolf, so it's okay to actually take coastal defense here. Okay, Men at Arms. I mean, XFAB Gamer is diseased. It won't matter for a thing in that fight, though. If I want, I can actually take him. Eagle Eye doesn't do anything. Hard Skin. This one is what we want for Wolf. Same for the Photomania, actually. But he needs to go on 2 missions. So it's probably also gonna be doing the Prophet. The only issue is I don't get to lock these in. Well, hopefully they don't get overwritten. Hopefully. And the last slot is the dog. This is actually like this, as far as I remember myself from yesterday. This is gonna be a DPS dog. You could also use dog on wolf. I don't think it's a terrible idea, but I don't want to. I'd rather go with the squad I already envisioned. You're better for the wield. I want to lock anything in. Precise Striker is nice. Off of these, I don't really want anything locked in, and I don't need the dog leveled. So I guess it's better to take Q, because then I can lock in something on this guy. Okay. Let's do stress treating. It's very likely that I'm about to sell some trinkets here as well. Just so I have enough money for everything I will need. Can I upgrade something? No. I think it's warranted here to actually treat... is it? And the diseases. How bad is it? Syphilis? Okay, that's terrible. That has to be treated, actually. Spotted fever, I can roll with it. Although against Prophet and King, both missions deal quite a bit of blights. Okay, let's just get them stress treated first. If anything, I can maybe do some camping shenanigans with disease removal. And the diseases, nil. Okay, so I already got the bounty hunter. I'm getting the men-at-arms ready. No, not this one, the other one. No, this one is... Why am I using him then? Because the other one is diseased. Yes, okay. So this and a bounty hunter, we have it already. We need a highwayman. Highwayman, highwayman, highwayman. I think it's actually a bit better to lock in spiritual on Can't Touch Gengar here. I want evasive locked in as well, and I want Photomania locked in as well. I think you can argue between Photomania and spiritual there, but I'd rather take spiritual because of taking so much damage from dealing with repose and stuff like that. Alright, equipment. Equipment is actually ready on all of them. We are doing Necro, so I don't need the guard. Skills are not quite ready. You're a DPS dog, so you actually want the stress treatment. It's gonna be Hound's Rush. Try Havoc, probably these three. I could take the Whistle, I guess, instead of, I don't know, guard. Technically I don't need Cry Havoc since I have a Crusader. Crusader, you are fine. You're positioned for Crusader, or the DPS boy. Anything interesting in here? Still no Blasphemous Vial. I'm not very impressed by spending all of these press in there. Okay, let's get ready for the mission, shall we? Not the Cove, it's the Ruins items. Okay, so... we still haven't gotten the map. I want to sell this, never gonna use it. Now the question is, will I just sell the items? The Shambler items right now that I will never use. Like, this is a huge chunk of money. I'm not selling Candle, obviously. Candle is too good. Actually, I don't like this. I really don't like this, actually. It's a good sell. I don't think I like the Plague Doctor's items either. And we need the money. So, let's do it this way. I don't need to sell the Shambler items. Alright, shield. Possibly speed. No, accuracy. Healing. And map. Still need to be using this stupid book. Your DPS. So focus ring and you actually want speed. We don't have Unholy Slayer, do we? No. Okay, that's fine. You are taking focus ring and the head. The reason for the head here is because we want to one-shot with him. His job, Lucas's job here is to one-shot the stress casters, and with Deadly, Quick Draw Runes Tactician would possibly work. Actually, we're already getting 25% damage. I could take the Candle then, or the Crescendo Box, just so I have the speed. With Crescendo Box I actually start with 8 speed on turn 1. So I could even outspeed the backline and I won't need the surprise. Okay, let's do it this way. I hope with these numbers of damage here, I will be able to one-shot them even without that extra push with the head, which would be another 10%. Your skills are fine, yours are fine, yours are not. Hound's Rush. By the way, Dog is not too good in Ruins. I mean, it's not bad. Dog is amazing in general, but it's not too good in here. You're good, you're good. You are... I mean, you're sometimes gonna be in position 2. Very, very unlikely, but it's possible. Alright. Into the Ruins we go. This is a boss mission. Did I just pick a wrong mission again? Oh, it actually seems fine. Okay. A little bit more food. It's a boss mission after all. We want extra keys in here. Holy waters, 3 seem fine. And case is a bad layout. Herbs, yes. Bandages, no. Anti-venom, no. This is necro. I don't remember if he bleeds you. I don't think he does. Shovels, food, torches. That's what you absolutely need. Everything else is a bonus. Right. Let's go.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
What an asshole, huh?
These halls.
Alright, I think it's a decent layout if it's linear. Secret room this time? Oh my god. Well, this is guaranteed to be the boss. It's been a while since I've said it, but the room the furthest away from the spawn point is the boss fight. Okay, we still have space and time to play with these. I mean, it's 95%. You can say, oh, why are you doing this? Dude. Dude. Have you played this game?
A fortune waiting to be spent.
If you haven't, you don't do that, you're gonna kill yourself, I'm telling you. 95% is pretty bad odds. Just saying. That's why we brought extra keys. You can also break these with the shovel, but you get less rewards that way. That's one of the reasons I actually brought extra shovels in here. In the case where I get a lot of those, or I get a lot of chests that I also have to open with keys, and obviously the secret room would be nice as well. Also, the reason we're taking like some kind of wacky-ish comp for the Necro, and I'm saying wacky, this is a reasonable team comp. It's nothing exceptional, nothing great, nothing amazing. Just your regular old team comp with okay damage, good reach, stunning, healing. Like every aspect of the team comp I want to be using is in there. It's just not something amazing as bounty hunters or highwaymen would be, or flagellants or shield breakers. Like I consider those just like a tier above the characters I brought here. Although they serve a very specific role in this dungeon. At least Crusader does, because Crusader is basically designed to do ruins, right? That's extra damage against Unholy, and the most Unholy you're gonna find is in the ruins, so...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It was indifferent which one I stunned. Yeah, it was absolutely indifferent. Because Crusader can't hit position 1, so it really didn't matter what I did there. No stress you, huh? I'm always impressed by Niptacular and the other men-at-arms whose name I don't remember. How is he doing this much damage with Rampart Shield? Does he have damage quirks in the ruins? No. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Crash is just that good. I think I saw 16, the mineral, so I'm gonna go for this one. Move, okay. It is 16, come on! Good. So if the head, it's a guaranteed kill then. Probably. Without the head, it's... I mean, the minnest of the minerals is not a guaranteed kill on the noble there. Which could play a role in this dungeon, obviously. Let's hope that it doesn't. Let's finish you off, you're very threatening. And I got you to hit. The very good thing about this particular comp, while it lacks in the damage department, this is the best. It definitely doesn't lack in the stress treatment and in control. We have stuns on 3 people, could have an on 4.
May we find victory.
Technically, because the 4th one wouldn't matter. But we have stuns on 4 people, basically. We have stress treatment on 2 of them. One of which is direct, the other is AoE. So, like...
A trifling victory.
This is a decent all-around team comp. 4 ruins. Because we have a Crusader. Crusader doesn't really shine that well anywhere else. Buy dog treat. Buy food. No. Goodbye bus. Because we don't actually have to worry about stress for the regular dungeon, I will actually go and explore. Okay, these are very speedy.
Masterfully
I was gonna... How? I was a 10%er right there. Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna decide what to do with Crusader depending on that hit with the Houndmaster there. But now I don't even get to decide, I just hit this guy. Holy guacamole, I actually got a bleed on a gargoyle. Well, that's not something you get every time. Let's try for a double stun. It's the best option here. It's not terrible odds. 160? Yeah, so it was 80. 80%er, I'll take that. No way! No, 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 that's not, no. He has 120% bleed resist. What is this? That's not how it's supposed to be.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
And the only issue with dropping torches right now is I might be low on it for the boss. What I'll probably do is I want more money. We already established we want more money. And cress. They're the only 2 things we need. On the way back with holy water, on the way back with herbs. I'll have to probably fight in dark in one of these rooms, or maybe not necessarily dark, but just not full light. Then again, we have both Crusader and Vestal to bring us light. You're not dead. Oh, you are. It's interesting how even with the focus ring I don't have the guarantee to hit them. Oh yeah, I can't solo heal. Of course.
A death by inches.
Very deaded. Very, very deaded. Now thinking about the boss, it would be really big if it moved ahead of the Crusader. Because if it doesn't, I should have healed her. Because if it doesn't, we can't really do much there, right? Because the Prophet is... not Prophet. The Necro is size 1. Starts in position 1 and starts spawning more undead, unholy. And I can't hit position 1 Crusader from position 4 or 3, so... Give me money.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Money it is! Hello there!
If only
wow.
treasure could staunch the flow.
I had all of these. Okay,
corruption.
this is already a very profitable mission. It's definitely way above average already. And we still have some parts of it left to go through. Now, I have to consider whether I want to camp and go for scouting here possibly, or go for the bus or the boss fight. I think we got enough money as it is that I don't need stuff. Well, scrap that. Scrap that idea. We're camping here. Let's go for full food. We have 0 stress. Could have even went for 2, but the difference between 2 and 0 is 2 and 4 is like no difference at all. Let's practice. Okay, almost everyone got hit. I don't think I need bless. I think I'd rather have instruction. 100 accuracy, 100 accuracy. I mean, I could... Oh, no, scouting. Yes. Okay.
The light.
So
The
no
promise
item
of
ambush.
safety.
This gives us the damage we would have had from the buffs, because these buffs are not gonna last for us till the boss fight. It's basically guaranteed. That sucked. That's a guarantee. Let's kill you then. Nice. I'll celebrate post. Annoying, but doesn't matter much. Yeah, that is annoying. Alright, here's the debuff, the horror thing. Shieldbreaker gets something that looks exactly like that. Oh, I don't need to hit you. You're dead. So I wonder if you can remove that with the potion thingy from provisions. And not have to worry about 6 sticks of 20 stress. Which is virtually guaranteed to give you an affliction.
The ground quakes.
But I'm not taking the Madman because it dies to the blade, so there's that.
Slowly.
Nice.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Really good dodge. How in the world did you outspeed anything? I understand he has the crescendo. Wait, what's the candle? You have the candle. Okay, that makes sense.
We require only the strength to follow it.
I understand he has some speed with it, but come on, he doesn't have quick draw. I guess they all actually have the same speed. Aside from the doggo. Yeah, they actually do. Interesting. So the just the dog was slow on this turn. Yeah. I'm not stalling game, I promise. I'm just appreciating the view. Okay, let's kill it.
Destroyed.
It's so little stress, and the crit also lowered it to 0. Nice.
Be wary.
We want the money.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
Don't need a
dizzy
bandage.
fall.
Not taking the boss. Alright. I was actually about to drop the holy water in the previous instance. I'm glad I noticed I actually have a bandage. Alright, I actually need 2 hits, so I'm just gonna hit this target and stun this one, hopefully. I mean, it is a possibility to one-shot this, which would have just happened there. But it's not as likely as just going for 2 hits, which pretty much guarantees the kill. If I add the numbers, it probably actually does guarantee it. That's a lucky one. Then guard the Arbalest. Alright, same scenario. Actually, now it's gonna be different. Now I don't need to hit it. And lucky didn't go for the damage hit. I'm gonna hit it with Man-at-Arms probably. Not Retribution, it's not gonna kill. Yeah, I need to crush. Oh, I can Holy Lance one of these. Damn! That was a good one. I'll definitely take it. Double stun? Not really. Let's get a crit and possibly kill it in one go here. Or, you know, low roll. Got a dodge, so it doesn't matter at all what happens. Actually works. I got the heal in as well. Perfect. Okay. What?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What is this? What am I supposed to do? And before a secret room. What the hell? Enlightened or God-fearing. Well, either one is annoying. I don't remember which is the top position in the sanitarium, which would be the one I decide on to go with, but it's fine. The top one is the cheapest one to go with. It's okay, it won't matter much. And this way I actually get to move the book around as well. Nice. Survival guide. That's unfortunate. Don't get to use the holy water, but it's fine. Got to remove a quirk, so that's worth like over 1k. Yeah, let's go for the stun. Man at Arms gonna be stunning the point blank boy. You know, the more I'm playing this team comp, the more I'm actually liking it. It has so much control. I wonder how it fares in level 5s. And what I'm mostly thinking here about is whichever dungeon, not necessarily in Ruins. I know it loses a lot of value in not in Ruins because you lose 30% damage. Basically in this fight I lose the 30% damage because they're not unholy. It's gonna be a rush shot. I think he always is position 1 as well.
A devastating blow.
Yeah, that was definitely devastating. Yep. Oh, he doesn't actually hit position 1 always. Interesting. Let's get the heal in. Wonder what the accuracy on that is. Seems fairly low.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
No secret from Ping. There's a chest. Heirloom chest. You know, I have an interesting play idea here. I could go into this room, hope for a scout ping, and drop the shovel. I mean, this is dropped, that I can't really take it. Let's get the stress heal and heal. But I think I'm just gonna stick to this play, just go here, use the key. It's my torch situation. It's actually fairly bad. Oh, another one of these. You don't actually need holy water for these. It's just gonna be a lower buff. Nice, another surprise. I will take it. I think we're actually basically guaranteed surprises with the book and the buffs. I'm betting on the Holy Lance killing him, and with weapons. Okay, so now we see it. If you have a Crusader with Ruins Tactician and Warrior of Light, and you get 25% damage buff, and you're level 3 with level 4 skill, you just need those few things to align, and you're guaranteed to kill Bone Noble. If I had the head, it was a guaranteed kill every time. Because right now I have the 10% damage buff from Men-at-Arms. So it offsets the 10% I'm losing using Crescendo. Fuck me. Really? Well, you're dead to the bleed. They don't heal.
Precision and
It might have actually been better to stun the bulwark. I was actually contemplating repose as well. I really need to the next Holy Lance to hit. I'm pretty sure I got 4 accuracy after a miss on the same target. So let's see, am I gonna have 93 accuracy this time? Oh, the repose have done work here. Basically getting no stress. What is this buff even? Is it from the crits? I didn't gain any accuracy. What is this bullcrap? You're dead. You are annoying still. Well, now you're dead.
the slow death.
Well, now I can use healing. Stress healing Crusader from this position.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
There's no way this kills, so I'm fine using it. Man, 2 tapestries in a dungeon. That's almost... I should have went for double stun there. Definitely. That's almost as good as a secret room. Almost. Because trapezohedron is 3750, right? I think so. Unlucky. It's okay, I'm not gonna stall anymore. I don't need these.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a
We don't
slow
need
and
cress.
insidious killer.
It's 12 cress. I think I actually dropped the keys in this position. Because I don't know about the shovels. No, we didn't. I should have checked also the map for secret room playing. I'm pretty sure I do. You do this on the dog. Do I? No, let's spread it. It's a lower buff by 10% because we don't have holy water, but that also means you can still bring crescendo or the
Wealth
candle
beyond measure.
and still be able to one-shot the nobles as long as you get that buff. Then you're... Oh my god. That's a third one. I'll have to use it on the dog though. Because Crusader is not gonna be hitting that often. Can I use a torch? I think I can.
Impressive.
like those crits are gonna be freaking insane. I was about to say, if I get to stun and this is a fight where I take no damage and no stress, which would have been impressive, but we didn't get to outspeed it. It's okay, we're gonna kill it next turn. 90%, okay. I still remember those freaking 370% or 4, maybe even 5 with Plague Doctor misses of the stun. That was fun. Alright, let's get the kill of Crusader. I actually should have used
Champion falls.
what's it called? Command instead of the hit. Now 6th crest instead of this amount of money. Probably better than Citrine actually. Yeah. That's only 500 gold. I think I'll take it. Alright, we didn't get the scout ping, so I can't toss the shovels yet. It's unfortunate.
Hazards possessed by evil intent.
It seems we're always fine on the torch side, so that's good. Alright, no food pings, we can just go into the fight. Do I want any other skills? No, no. I don't even know if he has protection. Alright. Let's kill it. He has no protection, he just has some dodge, very speedy. Stunnable, not with the Vestal, but I don't have any other options really. Lovely. That's the annoying part that I mentioned before. I can't do anything from this position. Because can only stress heal there. I'm on a Retribution. I'm on a Retribution because the way the Necro works is that he hits either 4 people. I don't know. That's a stress attack. I don't remember if it does damage. It might not. But he also hits 2 front rows and 2 back rows. So there we go. Oh. He got a dodge on us. It's fine. He's actually Eldritch. Come on, give me the stun. That's actually perfect position for us to have him in. Nice crit. I mean, at this rate, it's not gonna matter. The dog is just gonna kill it. No crits yet. That's good. Like, yeah, these guys are annoying, but we'll be able to deal with them. No worries. They die once you kill the Prophet as well. It's basically like like Collector. There we go. His attack is also why Highwayman is decent in this dungeon. But I do want Man-at-Arms leveled, so... For whatever reason, I don't actually remember it. I could even move the vessel forward here, maybe. Okay, well, you're getting stunned. I don't want you guarding him. I didn't take enough damage, okay. I was about to say, I guess it's fine to hit you then. If the vessel moved ahead of Crusader, I would have definitely moved her in front of him and then Holy Lanced. But now I will heal. Now I will. Will I? No, I will greed. It's not even that much of a greed. Because this way I'm basically guaranteed to kill it. It's fine. Can't stun you, can't stun you. Let's get the crit then. And oh well, okay, with accuracy I have to be able to hit it, right? Okay, it's dead to the blade, but I still want to kill it with Crusader if I get to do it. Plays no crits, good. The crits shouldn't take me to Death's Door there. Goodbye. Oh, it's a big hit.
Bones finally fail.
They're all dead. Got another blueprint, can drop both of these. There you have it. Level 3 in Necro down. Time to go home. Yeah, let's see the money. It's gonna be big. Not as big as the 30-ish K we already had, but holy crap. This is without a secret room. That's insane. I mean, obviously it's carried by both tapestries, but it's insane amount. And I'm glad I got it. Got quite a bit of crest as well. Another blueprint, which we might use one day, and an item that I do consider using on occultist. Position 2 occultist. Possibly position 3. With this and healing item. Right, mission done. What do we get? Please don't override the good parts. The protection. Okay, it's trash, but it didn't override the protection one, so I'm fine with that. Satanophobia, gotta go. Unholy Slayer instead of Stout. I don't actually remember what Stout did. Is it less stress? Well, I can bring you to fight the Prophet now, Kappa. I don't think I have the dog listed for the Prophet though, no. I don't. And tough, I mean it's nice. Not terrible. Definitely better than something like Fast Healer, obviously. Alright. Let's go home.
All the decadent horrors I have seen
game, no!
pale in comparison to that final crowning.
The game is telling me to go and fight Miller. I mean, I have the squad listed.
Nor could I look away.
Who knows? You'll get to see next episode. So, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.